Hey everybody, it's Dave Juno, the Meniere's Disease Warrior. How y'all doing? It's a Sunday night. Um, I slept a lot of today, and I'll explain to that in another video that I'll probably make tomorrow. I'm not gonna make it tonight. Um, but I going through posts, and some things always comes around to one thing: is that a lot of people post in what they post, and I understand that the despair and this and that and the other thing. I understand it. I've been there more than once, not just with Meniere's disease and vestibular migraines, but I've been there more than once. The despair. But here's the thing, and some people aren't going to like what I'm about to say, but I'm going to say it anyways. It's not all about you. And that was the first thing that I really had to discover once I had Meniere's disease and the vestibular migraines. It wasn't all about me. Okay, you can say, well, blah, 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 blah. Well, it's true. I have friends. I have good friends, and they know that I'm sick. But if I complain to them all the time about it, but they're just going to say, hey, all he does is complain. All he does is this. All he does is that. For instance, I went to a party last night, okay? With, a bunch of my friends and people I haven't seen in years. And it was great, okay? But there were times I couldn't hear. It was loud and people were talking. I couldn't hear. I couldn't hear what was being said to me, like this. So I would go, I can't hear you, things like that. And they would repeat and this and that. And if they asked what was going on, because, most people are going deaf, then I explained to them. But, I explained it in such a positive manner. And and a lot of people would say, oh God, I heard of that. It sucks. And this and that. How do you live with it? You know how I live with it? I spread awareness. I became a Vita ambassador. I thought of other people besides thinking about myself with this disease. Okay? I thought about, how can I help other people? There's thousands of us out there, hundreds of thousands of us out there. How can I help people? Yeah, let's start a YouTube channel, talk about my experiences. Okay? And if you watch any of my videos, I'm not complaining about anything. And sure, I have a wife and she's wonderful. But you know what? She doesn't understand a lot of it, some of it, and she tries her best, and she does a good job at it. But she doesn't understand it, a lot of it, especially if I say what 100 times. She thinks I'm kidding around. She doesn't get it. And that's all right. But you know what? My wife also has her own issues, which I'm not going to discuss here, what they are, but she has her own problems. So I can't just sit in this house and think about me, and screw you. I have to think about her as well as myself. Do you get it? Do you understand? I see people posting that nobody cares, nobody understands, my so-called friends. You gotta understand something. Your friends have lives. It's not that they don't care about you or they don't love you. They do. But they have their own lives. And I have people say crap to me all day long. I've had friends say crap to me. I've had family members say crap to me. And I don't care. I've always said I'm very fortunate that I have family that understands. My kids get it. My kids are older, so they get it. My brother understands it. My brother is actually really good about understanding it and treats me very well. My wife does get it, but sometimes, she's got her own issues. So I can't always depend on my wife to try to make me feel better about myself. And, if you're having that much of an issue with people in family, you need to stand up for yourself and you need to do something for yourself. Talk to a therapist. The best advice I tell people, and I've even said it in Zoom meetings, go see a therapist. Not a vestibular therapist, a psychological therapist, a mental health behaviorist. Go see one of them. They will help you through anything. They did with me. They really did. I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago, and I'm sure in hell ain't the same person I was 35 years ago. I'm a much better person, not just because I got Meniere's, but because I was able to straighten out past problems. Okay? So, complaining on Facebook, but is one thing in support groups, but the thinking that you're the only one that matters and nobody else does and everybody's supposed to be doing everything for you, that's a fantasy world. It doesn't work that way. The real world does not work like television. Okay? So just remember, it's not all about you. And if people are offering you advice, take it. One of the posts I read, I was reading what the people were commenting. I didn't comment because I'm just like, he's got enough comments. This person posted, I saw, got enough comments. They don't need to hear someone else say probably the same thing. But there was a lot of comments that were there that the advice they were given was very good and some of the people were very loving and very comforting. And I thought that was fantastic for the people that were commenting on this person's post. I just hope the person who posted sees these comments and appreciates that total strangers are reaching out to you. Okay? That's the thing with the Meniere's community. You may not get the support at home and you may get treated like crap at home, but the Meniere's community, you're not getting treated like crap. People care about you. People understand you. So if people give you advice, pardon me, I still have that stupid bug. If people are giving you advice, take it. Take it. Use it. Learn from it. Become a better person. Okay? Because you're not a loser. You're not a jerk. You're not a moron. You're none of those things. You're a warrior just like we are. You're just in a bad situation. And you need to get yourself out. And with the help of people, you will. If you listen to people's advice on your posts, you will get yourself out and you will have a better life. So on that note, hey, have a great Monday. I'll do another video tomorrow about the party I went to last night because it was really cool. It was fun to get out of the house. It was fun seeing all these wonderful people. But man, I paid for it today. No, I did not drink, and we didn't even stay late. We didn't even stay long. We got there at 7, and we were gone by, I think it was 9 o'clock. We left. So, but it still was a great time catching up with people. But I'll talk more about that in a video tomorrow. So on that note, hey, have a great night. Better days are coming, and just a little bit of a hint. It's not all about you. Okay, it's all of us together that can make awareness to Meniere's disease and get rid of this thing. And also, other people do have their health issues as well. So, on that note, good night, everybody. Have a great week. Talk to you later.